Hi, ShawnyB here. Please, if it resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe and comment. Already did one, ended up being super long, and it was Judgment and Five of Cups. It was too long, and it ended up splitting some kind of way in two parts, and so I don't really want to have that. And so I'm trying to get a little quicker. I'm still practicing, learning. So I'm still going to my book and stuff a lot. So let's see if some of the same cards come out. But since I already got one reading, it was a lot of twin flame in that one, about blockages and things like that. So let's just see what happens with this one. Okay. This messages is for Pisces second half of November. This is the situation. This is what's crossing the situation. This is the root of the situation, what's grounding it. This is the recent past. This is what's crowning it. This is the near future. This is the you is you, what's going on with you, what you're doing. This is the how other people are viewing you and what's going on, what's going on in the outside. This is the inside. This is like the outside was being shown, I guess. This is the hopes and or fears, and this is the possible outcome. So let's see. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So this is ceremony. This is ceremony. This is time with family. This is depending on what kind of reading this is. I don't know if it's going to go into a love reading or not. Again, I kind of just ask for any messages. I don't necessarily say love or nothing. I just say just give me any messages. So we'll see where that goes. So you're in the hangman position. This is the situation. You're in hangman position. You are just laying there, Well, the funny is the last reading that you were in the Four Swords energy. So the hangman position is basically you are just hanging around, pretty much. Just kind of just waiting on something, waiting on that light or something. I'm not sure. I can kind of go over that and we'll see a little bit more once the clarifications come out. What is crossing the situation? Four of Pentacles. This was in the actual root last time. What was grounding it? So this is the situation. I mean, what's crossing it. So you're sitting there. You're trying to hold on to something. You're holding on to those pentacles. You're trying to build the pentacles, or you're holding on to what you have right now, and you're just trying to keep it safe. That's thoughts, heart, grounding, so foundation. But you're in that hangman position for the situation, and that's what's crossing it. So it's like it's no movement. You just, you're again waiting, sitting and waiting. What's the root and what's grounding it is this, like this wounded warrior energy. You fought a battle, now you're kind of seeing what's there, who's not there, what's there, what's going on. So you're in this wounded warrior position. You're standing firm, like you won the battle. You're waiting on, something to come in, some kind of some type of clarity or something. What is the recent past is victory. Six of Wands. So you won a victory. You fought up. You had a battle. You're going towards a battle. You came from a battle, but it was it was victorious. You felt like it was victorious. So we're going to see exactly, again, all this is just what's coming out right now. We're going to go through the clarifying cards after this to kind of see what's going on. What is the crown in it is crying over spilled milk. You're sitting there, you are looking at those cups that fell, you know, all those emotions, that passion, whatever the situation, whatever it was that you had to let go, or you had to let go, and you have those 2 cups behind you, and so you still haven't lifted your head to turn around and see those cups. You still, you're still just basically crying over spilled milk. So we're going to see again with the clarifiers and what's that about. What is in your near future? Hey, you guys, lower your voices. The near future is judgment, is a rebirth, is a resurrection. It's is the whatever was going on. You learn from it. You're gonna try to do things differently. You know what I mean? Like, you have learned from it. It's the judgment. Is a rebirth. It's time for rebirth. Well, that's what's happening either way it goes. The trumpet has blown. Okay, so what the USU? King of Pentacles. So this is a king, a masculine energy, who's basically has built his foundation, has built his castle and running his castle, and he knows what's in it, who's in it, who he's going to keep in it, what is, he's making, he's built his foundation, he's building it, and he knows what he's doing. He's dedicated, he's faithful, he is determined. He's grounded. What is in your, how other people are viewing you, and what's surrounding you, like how people are viewing. You're working on yourself. You're working on this foundation that you're building. You're working on you're working at a job. You are building. You're grounding yourself. You are work. What is your hopes or fears? The Magician, manifestation. The Magician have all of elements with him. The Magician can create and manifest anything, so it's like you're in manifestation mode. You are manifesting what it is that you want. What, I guess with this foundation, you're trying to build this foundation. You're trying to do what you need to do to build stability, to keep grounded. You're trying to work on something. I guess that's what I'm not seeing too much emotion or too much of that kind of stuff going on. So it must be talking about, building some kind of foundation, some type of root, some type of work. Only emotion I see up here on here is, and like with any kind of water, is the Five of Pentacles. So, but we're going to see more when we're clarifying. What is the possible outcome? Is standing your ground. You are standing your ground. You are ready. You're ready for war, and you don't care what's going on. You're going to stand your ground and stand firm in what you believe in. You're standing firm. You are not budging. You know what I mean? There's a little bit, with these wands, I see a little bit like a little river, some emotions is up in there, some kind of passion, some kind of something of what you believe in. So let's clarify these. Another Eight of Pentacles. I didn't ask the questions for clarity, but in the Chariot, so yeah, you're working on something and you're going towards it. You already have you have you know where you're going. You're driving. You're going there. You're making it happen. So let's that could have been actually clarifying that hangman, because you're in that thought. You are thinking about it. You have been thinking about it, and you're not even tripping because you know what you're doing. You know what you want, and you know what you're working towards. Okay, so please clarify this hangman in the situation. Please clarify this hangman in the situation. High priestess, again, you're in your thought. You're in, you are, your intuition is going. You know what it is that you're working towards. So yeah, that's the situation. You're the hangman with the high priestess. You know what you're trying to do, and then with that magician there also, that's again, that's all going with manifestation. That's making things happen. You're working towards something. Please clarify. Please clarify this Four of Pentacles, please. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. So it seemed like two is trying to come out. King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Again, so those Four of Pentacles was crossing it. It was the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So let loose. Don't be so tight. Don't be so stuck in your ways. Don't be so, you can be grounded, you can be dedicated, you can be determined, you can be all that different stuff, but don't be so stuck in your ways of thinking, in your ways of doing, in your ways of trying to get things done, that you don't see everything else is going on. But with the crown of it, you do see what's going on. You do know what's going on, because you're crying over spilled milk. You're crying over, past regrets. You're crying over things that happened, those shoulda, woulda, couldas, and you're crying over that, and you're sitting there worried about things when you shouldn't be doing that. You need to keep working on what you're doing, keep manifesting, because as long as you're staying in your head about that those regrets and those past things that happened, you're not going to be able to manifest correctly. So if this is saying this is what's crossing it, this is what's crossing this situation, this is what's crossing, the victory that you did have, this is what's crossing the manifestation, and what's crossing, all this different stuff. You have to let, get your grip off of it a little bit. Let things just happen, and things will fall into place. Please clarify the root of this, the Nine of Wands. Please clarify the Nine of Wands. Please clarify the Nine of Wands and the root for Pisces, second half. The Knight of Cups. So you are wounded due to love. Due to some type of passion with something. It could be love, or it could just be passion, some kind of passion that you're working towards with this. It's something that you have your heart in, you know what I mean? Something that you have some type of passion, some type of desire in. It could be love, definitely could be love. But you're not gonna, is it gonna gallop past you, because of the fact you are not budging? Because you're being this emperor, do as I say, not as I do type of energy, you know what I mean? Please clarify this Six of Wands in the recent past. Please clarify this Six of Wands in the recent past. Uh-oh. See, that was trying to come out, but I passed it up. Sorry. Please clarify this. Okay, here we go. You had this at your root over your Four of Pentacles on your root earlier, about an hour or two ago, that didn't go through. So watching the waiting. You're planting a seed, you're watching the waiting. You're watching the waiting. Instead of just letting it flow naturally, instead of just letting it happen, instead of just letting it just go, letting it just move, letting it just build, letting it just grow. You're watching the waiting, watching the waiting, and watching the waiting. It's like you're not going to be able to manifest doing that. You got to, and this is Pentacles. This is also Pentacles. So this is money. This is you trying to watch that money come in. You can't watch the money grow. You don't get to see how they make money. You know what I mean? You don't get to see that. It goes through all kind of stuff. It goes through all kind of stages before it become green. You know what I mean? Before the semen or before the wood. So this is past energy though. So I'm happy this is past energy. This could be past energy from today after you watching this video, knowing what you're doing. But it's definitely victory there. You're definitely working towards it. You definitely, you are there. You're moving in it, Please clarify the Five of Cups, please. Clarify by the Tower. So the Tower has came. It already is here. It's going on right now in your life. This is what's crowning this situation. So this crying over spilled milk, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, these regrets and all this stuff, this already has happened. This already has, is already here. It's already going on. So it's what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? Are you going to move on from it? Are you going to stay in that energy? Are you going to stick and try to, are you going to stay there? Are you going to stay in this energy? Or are you going to look at this, watch this, and see what's going on and see what you can be doing differently and how you can move, so you can just let this dust pass. Let the dust pass and see where that dust lands, and if that's going to grow, something else that you're building, some kind of other foundation. Is that the lessons that you had to learn? Did you turn it into blessings yet? Are you thinking about, is not, unless every lesson is either a lesson or a blessing. But what I'm trying to do now during my journey is realizing that there shouldn't be any just like lessons like that. We should be looking at all the lessons that there are blessings. And once we do that, we can grow from them and then go to the next one and then go to the next one. You know what I mean? And start a new battle, or not even have to be a battle. At that point, we can probably, teach and learn and learn how to do things differently from there, because this is already happened. So it's stop crying over this. Stop thinking about this. Stop being worried about this, and getting, and be this, show this, because you're here, but in your mind, this is what's going on. In your mind, this is what's going on. Okay, so, and temperance was, I was holding on to that. So temperance, that's balance. It's being, trying to balance those scales, trying to balance life, trying to balance what's going on right now. That's temperance. Having one foot in the water with emotions and one foot out on earth and land, and, and trying to balance it. You're trying to balance it. And with understanding, you know what I mean? With understanding and knowing it is what it is. It was what it was. And now it's time for the next adventure. You know what I mean? So the Knight of Pentacles, I didn't finish. So we're going to see if that's going to go through, because I didn't ask for the clarity on what. So in the near future, judgment in the near future, please clarify judgment. The Magician again. The Magician again. So clearing your mind. Getting whatever it is that has been on your mind that you've been fighting, with all the battles and all these different things that's been going on, all those regrets, all that pain, all that, the suffering, all of that. Do some meditate and get, that hangman. I see that there, but with this high priestess there. Do what she's telling you to do. You know what I mean? Or what your higher power is telling you to do. Your intuition. Because you have judgment and manifestation. That means it's a rebirth, and you are given another opportunity to rebirth something, to do it, to do it right. You know what I mean? The manifestation. You have it twice. Beautiful. So what are you going to do with it? Are you manifesting a better job? King of Cups. And I'm not going to put it out, but the King of Cups, is that manifesting love, understanding, passion, commitment? You know what I mean? If it's something with love, it's something with passion, it's something with your heart, it's something with desires, it's something with that, because it's a cups, it's a King of Cups. Please clarify the King of Pentacles and the U is you for Pisces. Please clarify the King of Pentacles, the U of you. The U is you. Strength, having strength, keeping that strength, having strength, keeping strength, knowing your strength, figuring out your strength, realizing your strength. With the King of Pentacles there, with that strength over it, clarifying it, using your strength, recognizing your strength, showing your strength, knowing you have strength, On this card, she's, God bless you. She is opening up that lion mouth. It could be a Leo, opening up that lion mouth with her hands, not with no kind of fear, no kind of scare in the world. That's Leo energy. Please clarify these 8 of Pentacles for how other people are viewing you. What is on the outside, people see on the outside. Please clarify this 8 of Pentacles. The Star. So the Star is the Wish card. It's an Aquarius. So this is, so you went through it. You went through the storm. You went through all of the different stuff. So after that tower, after you let go of this tower situation and you get out of that energy, this Aquarius energy is here. This you went through it, you came from it, you are, you're working on that, and people see you working on that. That Star energy, beautiful. Please clarify the Magician in the hopes and or fears. Please clarify the Magician. Okay, so 3 cards came out. At the bottom of the deck is a 10 of Wands, so that is, you are walking around with your burdens, and you can drop that load. So with the Magician, it's being clarified with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles, Hermit mode, and communication. The 8 of Wands. So that's communication, messages. Something is coming through, and it's going rapidly. So it's messages, all of that. With the Hermit, which is the Hermit, Hermit mode, going into yourself, being isolating yourself in a sense, because you're trying to get your thoughts together, you're trying to get your mind together. With this 10 of Pentacles, this happy home, happy life, happy wife, happy family, foundation, building. Again, all this building is up in here too. working on self, working on family, working on foundation. That's the Ten of Pentacles. And so I guess what happened is you manifesting this stability, this foundation, this solid foundation. You have to go into hermit mode, and then and then with that hermit mode, what I'm getting right now is that it's gonna get sent out. It's gonna get sent out into to the gods, to the universe, to to your higher power, to your spirit guides, to whoever your higher power is after, because that's what you're manifesting. That's what you're trying to get. You're trying to get the stability. You're trying to get grounded. You're trying to get the foundation built. You're trying to get you're trying to get all that together, and you're trying to manifest it, but it's not going to get manifested right if you are still which is, it's hard to do sometimes. It's hard to not think about the past, not think about the regrets, not think about the things that caused that tower moment in the first place. It's okay. We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to learn from things. We're supposed to learn from them, not live in them. You know what I mean? What you're gonna do. You have manifestation. You have the magician on here twice. You know what I mean? So that means that you can manifest. You use your tools. Use all the tools that you have to do things clearly. You have the high priestess down here. You have the hangman. You have the hermit. So you've been in your head already. You've been in your head already. You still up there still crying over spilled milk. You still are in that. So it's time to let that go, so you can be able to manifest what you desire. What kind of stability do you want? What is it? This is 10 of Pentacles. Again, not just work. This has everything in it. It has family. It has castles. It has everything. So if this is what you're manifesting, once you do that, and once you let go of the things that did not work, that failed, that is not, as you don't see anything with it, it's like, let go of that. Don't hold on to something that's not there. You can't do that. You have to move so that you can send these messages to the gods, so you can send these messages, what it is that you are desiring, what it is that you want, what it is that you're trying to build. Get it out there. You can send this. This is sending it so that it can come down, so it can get grounded, so it can get built, so it can start growing. So you don't have to sit and wait, watching and waiting. Okay. So what is clarifying the Seven of Wands? Please clarify the Seven of Wands and the possible outcome. The Moon. So what's clarifying is the Moon is in your head, is not using your intuition, not knowing what to do, indecisive, not trusting your intuition, not trusting your intuition that's already here, the situation, not trusting it. I'm going to do another clarifier. At the bottom of the deck, it is deceit. This is the thief card. The Seven of Swords is a thief card. This is in tarot they say this is a thief card. This is a cheat. This is a manipulator that's just going out and trying to get what it want to get, for itself. On my phone for the dice, so I gotta hurry up. We're gonna do, and this is juggling. This is like almost, I want to even say robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is juggling, trying to juggle what to do, what not to do, how to balance life and love and all that. It's sleepless nights. It's the Seven of Swords, but this is going into calmer waters. You're moving into calmer waters. Once you use your intuition and once you trust your intuition, You will start moving into calmer waters. You are on your way there, but you have to get out of that energy. You know what I mean? And that's going to be rushing in. Things is going to start moving once that happen. You know what I mean? I'm going to do one more clarifier on top of that, and then I'm going to shut this down. I thought I was going to be done sooner than 30 minutes. See, these be getting good. And the Hermit again. With the Lovers. This could be either soulmate relationship, or this can be a decision. This could be... you could be calling in, trying to call in your soulmate, with this Magician. You're trying to build stability, build a foundation. You're trying to get, you're trying to do that. This Ace of Cups, yeah. I guess you're trying to build to have that, to have it flow, to build home, build stability, build foundation. So you can, for your lover, for your soulmate. Okay, let me hurry up with this. Knight of Swords. So we're going to do some Archangel cards. Archangels, can you please give Pisces some messages, some type of messages that they may need to hear or know? Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. See, all that holding on and trying to figure everything out, trying to get everything. No. Just, you got to let it flow. Let it go. Stop, stop. Career transition. Your life purpose is Archangel Shamuel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the angels right. I'm so sorry. They know who I'm talking about. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Okay. The bottom of the deck is divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Look past the illusion. Okay. Angel romance cards. Angel romance angels. Can you please give me messages for Pisces for the second half of November, please? Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, you have this Magician.